My name is Megan Parker. I am the co-founder and co-director of Abide Family Center. Abide Family Center is in Jinja, Uganda, and we exist to keep children and their families. So after I graduated high school, I decided to volunteer in an orphanage in Uganda for a couple months. While I was there, I met Kelsey, who's the other co-founder of Abide. And while we were working in the orphanage, we were falling in love with all the kids. And so we kept asking what their stories were and where they were going to end up. And a common answer was that they had family members who loved them, and that eventually the goal was for them to be able to return to them. But that led us to start asking why they were there in the first place if they had family that loved them. And the answer to that was that the families were just too poor to take care of them. We started to try and research and ask questions and figure out how we could support families to keep their children so that the kids didn't have to spend their first formative years in an orphanage. The research that we started to do to try and get to the bottom of this problem was, first and foremost, we talked to the families themselves and try to figure out what was it that was making it so they felt desperate enough to make a decision to put their children in an orphanage. We started to look into research on child development and best practice in caring for kids globally. And one thing we started to see was a lot of the research was showing that children did predominantly better in family-based environments. And we looked at research that studied children's overall well-being and development in orphanages and institutional type settings, and then how they flourished once placed in a family-based setting. And to us, we started to realize that children do better in families, in healthy and safe families. And so we really just wanted to look into how can we start making it so that less children are entering orphanages in Uganda and more children are able to stay with their families.
Families provide all the necessary love, attention, care, and everything to their children than any other institution.
So the foundation of Abide is social work. We really truly believe that the number one reason why children are entering orphanages is because they're available to them, and it's usually the only option presented. So we partner with orphanages and government offices and places that usually refer vulnerable families to orphanages and offer them another option of referring to us instead.
I believe Abide is doing the best and giving the best option to other alternatives. We are not all after having these children stay in institutions, rather we are after seeing that these children grow up in their families.
So once they're referred to our center, we offer a variety of programs to meet their unique needs and whatever it is that has brought them to such a place of desperation.
At Abide, we provide the following services. One, we provide emergency housing for families that have nowhere to sleep. Two, we provide medical care, and this is one of the most expensive things, but Abide provides that.
We offer income generating support in the form of business training. Once a caregiver graduates our business classes, they're eligible for a small grant to start their business, and we offer them support and follow-up to see those businesses grow.
We provide them with Bible study to help them grow spiritually, and as well as parenting, as in to help them in how they can nurture their children at home.
We have a daycare center for parents who need a place to put their children so that their kids can be safe and taken care of while they work. We also use that for kids to go when their parents are attending business classes or parenting classes or our Bible studies.
We also provide referrals in case we are not able to meet that need. We can refer you to another organization.
We have a pastoral program where our main goal is to make sure that everyone that enters our gate experiences the love of Christ and feels supported spiritually as well. A lot of our families have gone through significant trauma, and the prayer and counseling that our pastor is able to offer them is invaluable. We have a tailoring program that we've just started called Stitch Together, and in the program we teach caregivers how to do tailoring skills and how to design products that we sell in the States. We also teach them how to market products that can be sold in Uganda, such as school uniforms and clothes. Our goal is to be holistic and social work based so that we can make sure that every family we work with is offering a safe and loving environment for their children.
I thanks for the Abide because it has helped me a lot. My life was very difficult. Abdul used to fall sick every day, but now he's fine. Abide has given me a lot of hope. Hope is a foundation which I can build my life. My hope is Abdul, you'll grow up and be strong. I want him to be a doctor because he can help very many people who are sick. Because of the Bible, he can become a doctor.
Families are where we're taught that we're loved and valued. It's where we're given essential life skills and the foundation of safety in order to go out into the world. Families give us our roots. Without those roots, children are often lost and have a harder time launching themselves into the world.
To grow up strong, children need the root structures inside the root structure of the family. Then too they can grow up to become mighty and strong, like a plant or a fruit. If you don't give it the necessary attention, it will wither out and you will not get the fruits out of it. But if you take proper care and attention to this plant or of this fruit, for sure you'll realize the fruits out of it. If you don't care for it, it withers. Ugandans are capable of taking care of their own children. Poverty shouldn't force a parent to give up her child.